Prescott Valley. I'm Marnie Uhl, your host. Glad you're joining us today for our last show of 2017. Isn't that right, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the last one? Where did the year go by? 2017, but 2018 looks to be a great year. A lot of good things are going to be happening. We just know it. I looked into my crystal ball, but also know that it's the town of Prescott Valley's 40th anniversary of their incorporation way back when in 1978. So lots of plans for great things going on. So stick with us. We'll be talking about those throughout the year and letting you know what's going on. Kicking it off will be our New Year's Eve celebration, though. We'll be a bonfire out here, ice skating, kind of pick some notes apart. Hot chocolate with the police officers will be out here, marshmallows roasting on a open pit, and all the good things happening. And I believe it's all here at the event center. Gloria's on the committee, but a lot of good things. Fireworks at 8 and at midnight. So kicking off 2018, that is New Year's Eve. Valley of Lights is open every night until December 30th from 6 to 10, so you can still take your families and go there. I know with the holidays coming up, family and friends are getting together, and what better way to go see the beautiful lights, the Valley of Lights. And great night at our Prescott Valley Festival Lights Parade. Fun night, lots of great entries, beautiful evening, lots of music. Winners are posted on the Prescott Valley Chamber's website, pvchamber.org, or also you can watch the parade and the Holiday Festival Lights musical and all the wonderful things that went on. Back here, I got it on here. Mark gave this to me. On Fridays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. and Tuesdays at 2 p.m. month of December on Channel 56, or they'll be streaming at pvaz.net. Go to How Do I and watch Channel 56 live stream, and you can see the lighting event and the parade and all the fun things that happened this past December 1st. So you can still relive. If you weren't able to make it out there, you can steal the wonderful parade and all of the evening's festivities. So we're going to get started, because a lot of times when you're talking about the Christmas and the holiday season, safety needs to come into consideration, whether you're having your Christmas trees or your presents or you're out shopping. So joining me now is Rick Chase, our fire marshal from Central Arizona Fire and Medical Authority, to talk about some safety tips for the Christmas and holiday season.
Well, hello, how are you?
Be careful with your menorah. As we record this, tonight is the first night of Hanukkah, and I know that's the Festival of Lights and lighting the menorah, and obviously that means candles, so you have to be safe with that too.
Absolutely. So you want me to go ahead and start off?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say, first of all, let's talk about smoke detectors. That's always one of our biggest safety things that we like to see in people's homes. So, again, we always like to remind folks at this time of year to go around, see how many smoke detectors you have. And the biggest thing is, are they working? So test them. We're supposed to test them monthly and
How
change.
do you test them?
Well, there's a little button on there that actually most of the smoke detectors say test right at that button. And you push it, you hold it down, and it should chirp and give you that big obnoxious sound that will hopefully wake everybody up. So that is the way to test them.
You want to know how I test mine?
Uh-oh. Should we ask?
I've done it twice.
I think I've heard these
burned
stories.
the house. But I have, cooked something really hot in the oven didn't turn the vent on. And it wasn't cookies, though, because I don't burn the cookies. And all of a sudden, it's just, kind of a little smoky, and I'm thinking, and then it goes off.
Well,
so I know mine work.
And I don't think you've called 911 yet, because we haven't been to your house. So, yeah.
Windows and doors and everything crazy, but yes, that's not the way to test them.
That is not the way to test them.
You're absolutely right. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. So everybody needs to test them, and we always recommend to change the batteries out once to twice a year, but at least yearly, and Christmas is always a great time to do it, or the New Year, or on a birthday. So that's one of the biggest things. And I think you've talked a little bit about candles, as you mentioned a minute ago on the menorah. So candle placement's a big thing during the wintertime, because a lot of folks like to burn candles, especially around Christmas. So make sure that they're in approved, so that they're sitting in a candle holder and not just on the counter. And if you have cats, always recommend to really be careful of the placement of the candle.
Right.
And also when people leave their home, make sure that candle's out. And if you're going to go to bed, make sure the candle's out. So yes.
I have something.
Another
story.
story.
What else works? Buy battery-operated candles with a timer. That they come and you can buy them, and they flicker, and they just look like a real candle. Yep. You set the timer, they go on, they work for 5 hours, and they go off.
And they're great. And they provide
And you get candlelight, the ambiance.
The ambiance
no
is
fire
there.
Danger.
Yep. Definitely highly recommend those. Very good, Marnie. So candles are another big one. And then another big thing that we like to talk about this time of year is heater safety. So a lot of folks use portable heaters. They're great. They make some heaters now that actually have a safety button on the bottom. So if the heater was to get knocked over or tipped over for any reason, this button will discharge and it will shut the heater off. I think that's a fantastic feature that they're putting on heaters now. So and the other big thing with heaters is making sure that it's all combustible items are away from the heater. You know, we've been on a couple fires over the years where we've seen where towels have been tossed onto a heater, kids' clothing, because the heater may be off during that time, but then when it reaches that, the temperature drops, it will kick back on. People have placed them too close to beds and started bedspreads on fire. So again, just remember the placement of the heater. It's very important. Keep it away from anything combustible, basically.
Like your Christmas tree.
Christmas tree, yes. Keep it away. In fact, we recommend highly, and most people have the trees up now, but that the trees are away from any kind of heater vents, fireplaces, heaters, anything like that. It's going to dry the tree out. And the other big thing is making sure that you check the tree daily for the water level. As soon as that water dries up and that tree will form a sap layer on the cut part, and then it will no longer absorb water, and then you're going to have drying out even quicker. So really important to check that daily.
And we know that because we're Early Bird Lions Clubs. Roar.
That's right, roar.
And we sell Christmas trees, and we remind everybody of that when we're
Yes.
selling the tree.
Absolutely.
They say how to keep it fresh, how to keep it from drying. You just have to water it a lot.
Absolutely.
Especially those first few days because they've been out of water for a while, so you get that fresh cut, and then it really absorbs and sucks up all that water into it for the first couple of days. So you're changing it adding to it every 6 hours, 7 hours. You have to check that. That's so important.
And you don't have any stories about Christmas trees, right?
No, just watering it.
Okay,
because mine
good.
used to drink the whole bucket of water out overnight.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was worried that I'd have that sap thing start, and then it wouldn't have any water, and then my tree would dry out, and it didn't.
No, that's good. And most people keep the trees through the new year, so you need to buy that extra time and just keep that water in. It's it will reach a point where it'll stop absorbing the water, and then it's going to dry out naturally. But typically, it takes several weeks for that to happen. So.
And then you may safely dispose of your Christmas tree.
Yes.
By taking it to Mountain Valley Park, courtesy of the town of Prescott Valley. They put a big dumpster out there, over there off of Nace and Robert Road. And you can take your Christmas tree up until January the 5th over there and drop it off at any time.
Fantastic.
And then they'll get rid of them.
And every now and then you see one off the side of the road, and that's obviously not the place to get rid of your trees. No, that's great. You want to talk about fireplace safety at all?
I don't know anything about that.
Well, let's talk about that then. That's another one of our biggest reasons that we go to some folks to structure fires is they're started from improper disposal of ashes. So the biggest thing to get out to folks is those ashes, the coals in there, will stay warm. They'll stay hot for days after the fire has been out. So don't scoop them up into a cardboard box. Don't put them in a plastic bucket, but put them into a metal bucket or trash container. Put it outside, away from combustible items, and fill it with water. Make sure that they're out.
Well, we've run out of time, and I have a story for that, too.
Oh, boy, Marnie.
Asked me about my shed one time about, that whole story, but it wasn't my fault. It was, my exo guy. Anyway.
We'll leave it at that.
Do you have this information on your website real quick?
We do have a lot of safety information on our website. That's cazfire.org. You can call our phone number at any time, which is 928-759-9933. We'll be happy to answer any questions.
Rick Chase, Fire Marshal, be safe out there this Christmas and holiday season. Great tips. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Marnie.
Short break. We'll come back more here on Talkin Prescott Valley. We'll be right back.
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
And welcome back to Talkin Prescott Valley. I'm joined by Scott Norton. He is the general manager of our very own Prescott Valley Event Center. And Scott, if they've been watching the show, they can kind of see behind us a little bit of action going on. You are privy to a little Northern Arizona Suns practice out there.
Yep,
But we
exactly.
keep it really quiet because we don't want to give away our secrets, right?
No, yeah, exactly. Closed practice,
It's closed
game
practice.
tonight.
Yes, it is game tonight. We have lots of games going on, and we were talking about before during the break of what we'll be chatting about was that tickets for any event at the event center makes always a great gift.
Exactly, yep.
Uh-huh.
Check out the information on our website, PrescottValleyEventCenter.com. We've had some holiday specials going on with the different events and so forth, but certainly come out for the Suns. They play tonight, and they play Friday the 22nd before Christmas. That'll be the final game of this year. So encouraging people to come out for that big Friday night. Kids are out of school, and it's a bunch of fun for people that haven't come to the games.
It is fun.
You know, the athleticism is pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. It is awesome. I mean, you watching those guys play, I mean, it's professional basketball.
And they all can shoot three-pointers now. You know, when I was younger, it was a couple guys could. Now they're all buried in these things.
Goodness. I mean, you're
yeah, it's pretty
you're
cool.
surprised when they miss.
Right, yeah.
Because
exactly.
it's becoming
Yeah.
so, they're just so talented and it's so much fun. Again, the 22nd is an opportunity. Friends and family in town tickets are as low as $9.
Correct, yeah.
So,
very cheap.
I mean,
yep.
it's very reasonable. We don't say cheap. We
Exactly.
say reasonable. Family friendly.
But hey, you know, it's the holidays. People, you know, they're watching where their pennies go. So I don't
Yes.
mind saying, hey, it's a cheap night out. Come and get your tickets.
cheap night, cheap date, come on
There
out.
you go. All right.
But a lot of things are going on. You just announced a special event coming up next
Yeah,
year already.
WWE is the 18th of February, Sunday the 18th. Tickets go on sale Friday. It's the first time they've been here in about 7 years, I believe.
Wow,
So
okay.
exciting. And then we get our big Justin Moore concert on Friday, the January 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a fun night as well. Friday night here in Prescott Valley. So.
It's always exciting. You guys always have such great things going on. Right now, you can ice skate, come out.
Yeah,
ice
very
skate during
busy
the day.
schedule. Yeah, over the holidays, obviously when the kids are out,
Mm-hmm.
we have midweek sessions, and then on the weekends we basically have 3 sessions a day. So coming out, we have skate rentals here. Great time for the holidays, and actually it's been great. I've gone a couple times, and
You
it's
skate?
great. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm a hockey guy.
Okay.
But
yeah.
it's a great exercise for, over Thanksgiving after you've eaten too much turkey, come out there and spin off a few laps. It's great. So.
Or as you prepare for the wonderful baked goodies that everybody does so well during the Christmas and holiday season. Oh my goodness. With all those wonderful cookies and candies and stuff. Yeah, let's plan ahead and skate.
I try and work some of it off. There's no way I'm going to work all of it off. But I try, so.
Yeah, we try.
Right.
We try. So everything they want to know about what's going on over here, you can find on your website.
Yes, exactly. PrescottValleyEventCenter.com. Box office is open 10 to 5, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays for events. But, come out and see a Suns game and maybe buy some tickets for events after the new year.
Right. So you'll be announcing more as the year comes along. Big changes obviously here at the event center. Things
Yeah.
are settling down. It's on a great track. A lot of good things going on. So
Yeah,
that's
we'll have
important.
some
fun
new
stuff
events.
coming.
Yep, new events. I mean, our business, a lot of the stuff books 6 months out or what
Yeah,
have
yeah.
you. So we've got that going. But we've got a big high school wrestling tournament. So we're busy
that's
all
right.
the time.
AIA's coming in February.
AIA is coming in February, but we've got a high school wrestling tournament at the end of this month, and then we've got ERAU graduation, which is a private event, but we're pretty much busy every weekend. So it's great. It's great to see.
Plus then during the week with the ice skating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of fun. And now that the kids are out of school, it's a great thing to come and share with the family. And so it's fun to see all the kids out there. So
So if you're looking again with family and friends in town for the holidays, you can come to the
different,
games and see. I mean, again, I can't say enough about how much fun the basketball is.
yeah,
It's just
exactly.
a fun evening. We were here this past Sunday for Bucket's birthday.
Yeah, exactly. That was.
I was
funny.
looking
He
at
had
all
a
the
mascot.
mascots. They all came for Bucket's birthday, and it was Howler and all of our teams in Arizona, and they sent all the mascots. I gotta tell you, Bucket's is the cutest one of all of them.
Oh, right.
He's just so engaged and connects with people and kids. And the other ones are good, but who's warms up to a rattlesnake? The rattlers. I mean,
Right.
he was like just this jumping, fit, football machine rattler thing, I mean, but he was amazing. But Arbuckle is so cute. So
Yeah.
again, that's all part of the family-friendly atmosphere that's generated with the Northern Arizona Suns and the games here.
And when they do all of their Sunday afternoon games are the kids games, so they can enjoy a bounce house and some other activities pre-game, and then post-game they can actually come onto the court and shoot hoops and play basketball on the actual court. So it's a great afternoon event for families. So definitely encourage that.
And there's always the players afterwards. You have the autograph session.
Autograph
right back
session
there
after
to meet.
every game. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. They do a really nice job of engaging the community. So it's been a lot
Well,
of
you're
fun.
doing a good job with everything going on here.
Oh,
I
thank
mean,
you.
Northern Arizonans are a part of what makes this, the center of the entertainment district and the value of what's going on in the community. You are really doing a great job over here, so we appreciate that.
Well, and I appreciate the support. If, the building's success depends on the events we bring and the people that support it. So everyone who's bought a ticket now and in the future, we thank you.
Justin Moore
Yeah, exactly.
coming
There
up,
you go.
and all of our wonderful friends at WWE.
Should be fun. Yeah, we.
The only one I know is John Cena, right? Isn't he a WA
He
superstar?
is. He won't be here, but we got The Miz and some other stars. They're actually going to be in Phoenix for a live TV event the next night. So we'll get some of the guys that were going for that.
Well,
So
that's
it
kind
should
of a
be
lot of
exciting.
what brings when you're planning events and things here. People are on the road traveling maybe from one to another, and we're a good.
It's all
in-between
about the
spot.
routing.
Yeah,
It really is.
It's all about the routing.
It is. Yeah, it makes a difference, and we're lucky. I mean, obviously we're somewhat of a tertiary market, but because we're close enough to Vegas and Phoenix and California and stuff, we can benefit from that. So.
On the way to both.
Yes.
Great. Well, Scott Norton, thank you so much for joining us.
You're
And
welcome.
again,
Thanks for having me.
wonderful. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to you. Big
To you the
event
same.
out here kicking off the new year with the fireworks out there and
Yeah.
all of that's going downtown Prescott Valley here. So
Appreciate it.
great to have you. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Let's give him. He's like great. I don't think we give him enough camera time to let people know what's going on. You right? Gloria, jump in this seat here real quick. We only have a couple of seconds, so we only have 1 minute actually, according to Mark. But
1 minute?
I know, but already for the new year, we're planning. You're on the committee for the 40th anniversary.
Yes, I am.
So I don't think we'll even have a show. Maybe not enough time. January 6th is the Polar Bear Splash.
Right.
And people could come out. We do this every year at Mountain Valley Splash, but this year they're looking for 40 hardy souls. Eddie?
Come on,
Come
Eddie.
on. We've got Brady Cabral,
Brady's
our membership
coming.
person. No, you got a camera, right. There's always the excuse. But that's happening January 6th.
Yes, and that'll be fun.
A lot of fun. More coming up. We're going to take a short break here. We come back. Don't spend Christmas alone, and we'll be right back with that information.
There are oceans and rocks, places where fish swim and birds fly, where mountains spring up and trees and grass grow all around. History is made, art is created, things happen that should always be remembered. Heroes emerge. A woman sets people free. A man makes light. A leader steps forward. People get together. They help each other out. They make their own places to run and play and contemplate the universe. There's pride and gratitude and fun. It belongs to everyone. It can be a place, a feeling, a state of mind. So get up, get out there, and find your park.
Welcome back to Talkin Prescott Valley. Joining me now is Sharon Neese. She's a volunteer. And Sophie Busan with St. Luke's Episcopal Church. Every year they provide a Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, and it's called Don't Spend Christmas Alone. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
It's always nice to talk to you because this is one of the warm things that you talk about, the generosity and giving of a community. And you leading that, starting at how many years ago now?
37.
37
This is our
years.
37th year.
Providing an opportunity for not only people to have Christmas dinner, but to be together with other folks, no matter who you are, where you are in your particular point of life, and maybe you're just by yourself because your family's working, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so tell us about it. Let's throw it over to you ladies. I know it's so good to have you both.
Thank you. It's always good being here, too. This is St. Luke's gift to the community and actually to the Quad City. and we look forward so much to doing it. It's our gift to them, but I have to tell you, we have volunteers that come from all over the community. We have a long list of people that want to sign up so they can be part of it, not only the eating part, but the serving part, which I think is so great.
And this is even outside your church congregation.
Absolutely.
It's just everyone
Absolutely.
that wants to be a part of this.
And actually, we particularly want to say thank you to everyone that comes and offers to work with us and to be with us, because that's what makes it a big community beyond our church community.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucy, hi Lucy. Hi Sophie. We have shuttles that pick people up, and Sophie will tell us a few points and where they're picked up. And
yes, so we have a shuttle that is free actually for the people who can get to the church by themselves. And so the pickup stop are in Prescott, at Staples or Sprouts. They also stop at Chino Valley at the Senior Center, at Safeway, and also at the American Legion. In Prescott Valley, the stop is at Safeway and also at Casa Adult Center. So if you don't have a ride to come to the church and have a free meal, you can actually go to those spots and they would pick you up and take you to the church and have a free meal and a lot of fun.
What are the hours of the shuttle? Is it the same time as the actual dinner, or they start a little bit earlier to
it
get you over
starts
there?
a little bit earlier.
Yeah, so if you live in Prescott and you need to be picked up, you need to be at the stop at 10:30 or 1 p.m.
Through 1.
Oh, from 10:30 to 1 p.m. And if you live in Chino Valley, you need to be at the stop from 10:25 through 1:30 or 1:40. And if you need to be picked up from Prescott Valley, then you need to be picked up from 1:20 through 12:20. Did I cover everything?
Mm-hmm. And that means they're just coming around. They pick people up, they take them and drop them off at the come.
And
They're
then they
making
come back. Yes.
consistent loops and making sure that everybody gets picked up. Now, what if there's some homebound people?
Oh, absolutely.
Can they contact you and make arrangements for dinner?
And we encourage them to, because we served over 400 people. We delivered food to over 400 people last year. We served over 700, close to 800 people at St. Luke's. But we have the firemen and other individuals that deliver. What special people they are. They take that food out to each and every one. If you're homebound and you have no way of getting to the church, then call us at 928-778-4499. We'll be taking those homebound orders through December the 12th.
Oh,
the
okay.
15th. You're
Or the 15th?
correct.
Okay.
You're correct.
So tell me, what kind of meal do you prepare? I know your volunteers all work hard and put this together, but it is like a dinner like I would fix, maybe ham and...
Well, it really sounds like a Christmas dinner because we serve ham, we serve mashed potatoes, green beans, and we have wonderful homemade pies, or not homemade pies, but still good. We also have a lot of cookies, candies.
Wow.
What else do we have?
Pies.
That sounds like plenty. That sounds like a plate full of food.
It is
Absolutely.
really a Christmas dinner. I mean, people really get out of their way to cook you a wonderful meal.
Now, is this served like one sitting at a time, or is it ongoing? Like you can be there,
It's
show
ongoing.
up anytime during the
Yes.
hours that you're
Yes.
open and serving.
And we're actually serving.
Yes, like
You
you're
sit down and you're
It's
served.
not buffet.
It is like a restaurant.
Oh.
We come to your table and we serve you, and then we place the plates, and you ask what kind of pie would you like. We have this, and that, and you pick which one you would like, and we go get it for you.
And you've been doing this 37 years.
This will be our 37th.
Wow.
And we
That's
have
amazing. All
volunteers
volunteers.
from the age of 11 through what?
98 we decided.
And all the food that you prepare is donated either through the church or through volunteers or sponsors and people wanting to help you.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
It
And
is
It's always
amazing.
just so wonderful to talk about it and the opportunity to people to know that there is a place to go.
Oh, sure.
And please, I want to remind everybody too that it's not just homeless people.
No.
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
The first time I
Even
did it was-
families that maybe
yes.
are just in a different place and say, I just would like to be with others and fellowship. Yeah.
I was here, for the first time 3 years ago, that was my first time, I was blown away because I thought that I would meet only homeless people and it was going to be kind of sad and all that. And it's not that at all. It's a lot of fun. People are happy to be there to serve. They're happy to be there to have a meal. It's a joyful experience.
Do you sing Christmas carols and
Actually,
Just
yes,
enjoy.
sometimes we do. Sometimes we do.
And Santa comes.
Santa? Well, see, because he now needs a break after working so hard
Absolutely.
Christmas
He
Eve. So I'll come
does.
down
Well,
and
it's a
have
meal as well.
Absolutely, yes.
That as well.
Unless, of course, someone eats his Santa cookies. And of course, if you see the hat right there, this is Sharon's hat. There's a little story there that who ate Santa's cookies?
Well, I blame it on my dog, but it mostly is me.
Of course, we tried to put the hat on her, and it just didn't quite fit.
Not quite.
There you go. So let's remind everybody again, this is Christmas Day. So this would be Monday, December the 25th. And the hours again?
From 11 to 2.
At St. Luke's Episcopal Church,
Yes.
located where?
It's at
2000 Shepherd's Lane, or we also call it Kruger Lane, right?
Ruger.
Ruger Lane or Shepherd's Lane in Prescott.
Great. Thank you both for joining us. And again, have a wonderful Christmas holiday. And from all of us here in Talkin Prescott Valley, we got Mark and Eddie and Gloria and me and Brady and all the chamber people. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and a very Happy New Year.